Last time on The System Washington, 12 new contestants entered the game, but were quickly introduced to a new twist.
Yeah, we're getting past winners. Like, it's Noah and Miranda.
And 2 returning players.
Surprise!
That is amazing!
Ivy was quickly pegged as a target by 2 alliances.
I'm also going to try and play like really under the radar. I don't want to go in guns a-blazing so that people will just be like, yeah, threat! Better now.
Ivy's throwing your name out there.
What? But one of those alliances had a traitor.
Man, those boys are playing hard. And so that's dangerous. You know, it's dangerous to me to play that hard.
Dylan saw that the votes weren't going in a desirable direction and decided to double down on defeating Ivy.
She didn't message me until her ass was on the block, and her ass was on the line at 2 o'clock in the morning. Real bad.
Ivy, you are eliminated and have been removed from the system.
Will Alex and Cody shake their target, or will C-SPAN continue to dominate the competition? Find out this episode of The System.
Well, the cabinet got what we wanted. We got Ivy out, we made it happen, and all the moving parts came together to make it so. We even had Kayla come in and Brian help out, who is, I guess we considered him part of the cabinet, but he's not in our chat yet, and he's still not really talkative yet, so he doesn't know about the cabinet just yet. And Ivy goes. And right before all the votes were tabulated, some type of leak occurred. And I don't know who that leak is, but that leak got some information and started talking about it and telling people that he knew that these people potentially voted together and these people may have done this. And as far as I know, my name was not brought up. Oh my gosh. I think Riley's name was brought up, Kayla's name was brought up, and maybe Eric's name was brought up as people that voted to save Regan.
So, round 1 just ended, and Ivy went home. Even though initially everyone kept saying that she wasn't supposed to go and everyone wanted Regan to go, and suddenly everyone decides to keep me out of the loop and not tell me anything about what's going on with Regan staying. That entire cabinet alliance can go f themselves. Like, Eric, like, ugh! All of this fakeness is just killing me.
Now on to the party representatives for the next mission. The way that this is going to work is I am going to be naming the top 2 vote getters for both parties. After that, I will reveal the winner for the vote and then the person who will be the representative. For the popularity party, the top 2 vote getters were Eric and Blake. By a vote of 12-8, congratulations, Eric. You will be competing for the popularity party in the next mission. As for the prison party, the top 2 vote getters were Alex and Cody. By a vote of 8-7, congratulations, Alex. For the second time, you will be representing your party in the mission. So, Alex and Eric, welcome to the second round mission. As you guys already know, this mission is purely between the two of you, and we'll be deciding how many prisms you yourself will be getting, as well as the rest of the cast. As an added bonus, the winner of this mission will also be immune for the round and cannot be president again for the duration of the game unless every single person in their party has also been president, just to remind you all of how the rules work. So, here's the part where I would typically be telling you the rules, but tonight we have a special guest as our host, which Alex and Eric, you've both been told of before. I'm sure that you'll recognize them as they were a player in a previous season, and I think Alex has some personal experience with this player because they played against them. So, in 1 second, I will be adding them to the call.
Hey!
Hi, everybody.
Hello!
Hey, Matt, you can go ahead and take it away.
Okay. So, hi, Alex and Eric, and welcome to the second mission of the System Washington. In this mission, you will be sent a link to a site that will have 3 different options of the United States geographical quizzes. Once you have the site open, please go on screen share. For this mission, you will be completing the state's hard test. Do not click on the link to the test until I say so, which means someone will have to listen to my plans for once. After we have confirmed that both of you are on screen share, I will count you down from 3, and you will click the state's hard test. This test will require you to place all 50 states in their geographically correct placement on a blank map of the United States. If you are incorrect and place a state in the incorrect spot, it will disappear and you will not see it again until you have tried to place every other state you have left. First person to correctly place all 50 states in their correct spot will win the presidency, which, as a reminder, will give that person safety and their party more prisms. The loser, like they would have last round, receive 0 prisms and earn their party a lesser amount. However, like in DC politics, deals get made. And this time, the loser will be removed from the system and be replaced by me. Okay, that was a joke. You're not getting replaced by me. The same rules as last round will apply. The loser will receive 0 prisms and earn their party a lesser amount. Are there any questions?
No. Sounds like a plan. Cool.
All right. Are you both ready?
Yes.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, wow. Was not expecting it to be this hard. See, click and drag. Oh, come on.
This is fun for me. If you don't know where Wisconsin is, I'm punishing you. Because that's my home state.
What?
I feel like Alex has all the important states. He has Wisconsin. He's gotten... Well, just Wisconsin. That's really the only important state here. It's my state, so... Hopefully you guys know where West Virginia is, because that's the home to Season 1 winner Noah. And if you have Illinois, you should know where that is, because that's the home to Season 2 winner Miranda. And that's really all the important stuff we have here. Those are the only important people.
It looks like Eric is currently in the lead.
Yeah, Eric's pulling away, but I won't count Alex out yet. Secrets are being
come on, where are you, freaking Delaware? There you are! Yay! Come on, baby.
I don't know shit about
Yeah, I think Eric has this one. I think Alex was at a very distinct disadvantage because he's German.
Exactly, I've been saying this the whole time. Like, bitch, don't fucking make me do it.
Next week they'll let you have a European geography challenge, Alex.
And then I think I might. Oh, wait, one more. And done.
Congratulations, Eric.
Woo! I'll take that.
Yeah. I'll take over from now. Thank you, Matt, for coming in and hosting this.
It was my pleasure. Good luck to both of you. May you ever both finish in 4th place. Bye, guys.
Bye, Matt. All right, so that means, Eric, you are now immune for this round.
Oh my gosh.
he will be receiving 25 prisms, and the entire popularity party will also be receiving 20 prisms each. Unfortunately, Alex, for the second round in a row, you have lost the presidency mission. Therefore, you will be getting no prisms, and the prism party will be, ironically, only getting 5 prisms.
Yeah, whatever.
In the main chat, pictures are posted as clues to a secret power in the game. If a contestant catches them in time and figures those clues out, it will lead them to the location of the power.
Alright, so congratulations, Alex. You have found a power within the game. For the viewers watching, the way that this power was obtained was in the contestant essentials that all the contestants are given, there is hidden text. Very similarly to what is thought to be on the back of the Declaration of Independence. Anyway, because Alex was able to find the hidden text in the rules and screenshot it and shared that screenshot with production, he has earned the power called the Pardon. This power will be played before chamber results are announced publicly. Before the results are announced, Alex will be notified of who is in the bottom 3 every single round. He will then be given the option to play the Pardon. He may use it to save any single person from entering the chamber out of those 3. If the Pardon is played, that person will be removed from the chamber, and the next lowest person in popularity will be placed instead. This does not make Alex immune. Alex, do you understand?
Yeah, I love it. That's a great way to protect myself in this game because I am definitely not going to use this on anybody unless I'm like in a really tricky situation where I feel like I have to save someone. This is pretty good. I can live with that. I can live with that.
All right, well, congratulations and good luck. See you later.
Thank you very much.
Man, it must feel good to be that great.
I'm loving that. I will gladly take a win any day. My God.
It'd be nice to be on the party that wins.
I know, right?
What's that like? I have no idea.
Oh, it feels great. It feels great. I'm just loving it. I'm enjoying it. I'll gladly relax until live night, so that's good.
All right. So we have this cabinet, and in the cabinet we have Blake, we have myself, we have Eric, and we have Don. So there's 4 of us officially, with Brian on the outskirts. I don't think he's heard of the word cabinet yet. And what a great group. We've been celebrating together, and we orchestrated a lot of that due to the core of Eric and I, C-SPAN.
Okay, so we are just moving and grooving. I got my prisms, and we've all got our stuff. What the heck are we doing? Because I have no idea.
Well, I mean, let's see. So I've got 5 prison vouchers, but I did use 2 already because when I realized people could steal, I used 2 on me to go me up 3 just in case because I didn't want to be at 15. So I've got 3 left to be used for whatever. Plus, I've still got my prisms. I don't care to use them. I mean.
Right, definitely.
You guys got Blake. You got 5 vouchers also, right? Yours are vouchers.
I used them.
Okay, and you got, but you got prisons. Bill doesn't have to use his, right?
Right, I do not. I don't have to use them. No, it's just nice.
Beautiful.
So I mean, let's cut to the chase here. Blake, you said you swooped right in and took some from Kamani there.
Yeah, I was gonna do it immediately as the shop opened.
Right.
Okay, so the way I see it is Kamani is an easy person that we can just put on everyone's hit list. So the main person that I could see coming after one of us is Kamani, because like Alex might be kind of mad, but Alex has no prisms, so I'm not really concerned.
Right.
Everybody else with us, they have the facade that we're with them. Like Kayla, I don't think would come after us. Riley, I don't see why he would come after us because Riley told me he talks to me, Bill, and Dawn the most, and Cody.
Yeah.
And then Eric's immune, so I don't see why he'd come after any of us. Cody claims he's going to put the prisms on himself again.
Yeah,
which...
and he already did because you want to explain that?
Oh, hail President Eric! So what happened was I tried to steal. He already used them on himself, so he used all 5 of those precious prisms on himself. So I just took them right. I just put 5 black modifiers on him. So
so Cody stands at 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as popularity.
Here was my master plan.
Wait a minute.
Oh wait, go ahead. Sorry.
Wait, go ahead.
Think about this though. Did you use level 2s? Because if he bought 2 level 2 modifiers, he went up 7.
Oh, okay. So I did the level 1, just the level 1.
Because I bought what I bought for myself. I used 2 prism vouchers to buy 1 level 2 pink, which raised me up 3.
Oh, okay.
I'm at 18 right now.
Right.
Here's what sketches me out though: when his name starts with a D and ends with an N, and oh my in the middle, because oh my, Don is connected and he's not hiding it very well. He was the only one that Brian announced his official vote to. He made it very clear that he wants Cody to stay and didn't want to switch his vote, and wanted to make sure that he wasn't caught up in anything that suggested that he wasn't voting to save Cody.
So say we like pick a target, and say it's like say it's not Brian, but anybody, and say we want Kamani gone, but Brian goes in and we want him to stay. We put all 4 votes on Kamani. I mean on Brian. There's 4 votes on him. There's 6. No, wait. How many other votes? Yeah, 6.
Yeah, that leaves 6 left.
Now, the worst case scenario there is the system overloads. But with people like Kayla and people like other people that we have like talked to, like I feel like Regan, I don't know how much she trusts me because she was all weird with me about not voting to save her, even though I explained to her like, look, I didn't do it because I'd like gone home if I did. But with that, I think we could get like 5 votes on the person we want to save, and then if it's between 2 people we don't care about, it's like it doesn't matter. I just think if we focus on getting one person in the chamber instead of trying to put all our energy, we don't want to put too many prisms on too many people and then worry.
That's what I'm saying, guys. I'm with Blake on that. I mean, I'd say let's boost ourselves up. Like you said, pick one that we know they're going to go in there. Yeah. And not worry about it. That way we can, the main thing, making sure, because we don't want to make sure that they don't attack and put one of the 4 of us in there. Because the key is for all 4 of us to stay out so we get our votes too.
Yeah, we need to make sure that all 4 of us are at live night so that we can really gain control.
The vote ended up being 5-5-1, which is pretty much according to plan. We thought it was going to be 5-4-2, but at the last minute when Alex heard about all the he decided to put his vote onto Regan. Kamani was the only person to put his vote onto Ivy, which is going to make him a big target in the near future, which is wonderful for me because I can't stand Kamani and I want him gone as soon as possible.
I'm waiting for this to pop alive so I can like spill the deets.
Sorry.
Okay, no problem. So, Bill and Blake and Eric are trying to run this very desperately.
Okay.
They have an alliance with Kayla. They have an alliance with Donald. I'm just gonna tell you this in confidence because like this isn't supposed to like spread anything. But Donald, I feels on the bottom of that so he like leaked that alliance chat of Bill, Blake, and Eric, and the fact that they made another one with Kayla, with like everyone except for Donald. So it's like he figured like he's not included in their like long-term alliances. So that's a thing. They were the ones responsible for Cody going into the chamber, and they were being all fake about it. And kept denying to him that it was them. And then Blake told both Ivy and Regan that he was voting to keep them, but he literally didn't do it to either of them. So that makes me think Blake is a really shady player, and you know, you can rely on him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the system doesn't stop, and this round there's a bunch of crazy things going on. So I've been calling and chatting with a bunch of people, like your Blakes, your Bills, your Erics of the world, and everything's been going well. I've got good allies with Cody and Alex, and I'm really happy with my spot. But then I find out about the resurgence of the fact that Bill, Blake, Eric, the people I just said I trusted, are actually in a toxic trio. And this toxic trio are not fun for me. They're trying to make 4 alliances with them and Don, and them and the always irrelevant Kayla. And it's really super frustrating for me, because these are the people that I thought I had in my pocket, but instead they have me in their pocket.
Like, I know Bill's like a like manipulating son of a bitch. Like, he tries so hard to be like sweet and innocent, right? But like, I feel like it seemed obvious to me that Bill was like a shady lady, but the thing is, honestly, and like, I trust you a lot, so like, I'm happy telling you this. Probably, along with you, the 2 people that I probably felt the best with in this game were Eric and Blake. So like, I'm kind of really worried, because I put a lot of my eggs in that basket, and if they obviously don't give a about me, then let's make a move.
They only care about their trio, so like, I figured, and if this bites me in the ass, I will try to work around it, but I hope it won't. I figured if Blake and them were like starting rumors about me and everything about Ivy, I figured I should go to Riley and start a rumor about them and tell Riley, you know, like, there's a rumor going around that you, Kayla, and Dylan have an alliance because you were the 3 people that voted to save Regan. So I was talking to, like, this person. I have a feeling that it's, like, Blake and Bill, because they keep going in with, like, everyone, and they tell everyone, like, random shit. So I had, like, a 2-hour conversation with the guy, and Donald told me that, like, he seems very hooked on the fact that this is actually happening. Like, Riley literally believes that this is something floating around now.
There's a rumor going around that apparently I'm in an alliance with Dylan and Kayla because we all voted to save Regan. An alliance with Dylan and Kayla? No, that never existed. I don't even know what people are talking about. And personally, I feel like the people who are playing hard in this game are the ones saying it. And that's Blake, Bill, and Eric.
That sounds beneficial.
I don't think he's gonna, like, go to Blake and Bill and stuff himself and ask them. So I think there's groundwork there to make a move on them, because I feel like if you give, like, such a group so much power this early in the game, they will steamroll. It happened last season. I don't know what it was like in your season.
Yeah, it was the same in my season, really. Like, the thing is, this is what I reckon. I feel like we need to think about if we could get maybe 2 of those members in the chamber, and like, because I feel like if you get 1, they're generally the popular people, so they're probably going to be protected by the general.
Yeah, I think even if there was just 1 person in, there's a way that we could navigate and cause an overload. Because if you have multiple people interested, we can all just play along and pretend we would vote a certain way. And after everyone voted except for us, we could figure out where the votes lie and then see, like, can we do anything about this to make sure that, like, this person goes.
Hello, contestants, and welcome to the round 2 popularity results. The 3 names I revealed tonight will be the people in the chamber and will be up for elimination. In no particular order, the 3 people in the chamber this round are Kamani, Alex, and Bill. Well, they would be the three if it weren't for a little power that was played a few short moments ago. I'm sure you're wondering what my deleted messages were this round. Well, if you were able to catch them in time, like one person did, and decipher them, you would know that it would lead you to a hidden message on the season-specific rules of the System Washington. For the viewers, this is a document that each of the contestants have and had access to for the entire season. The person that discovered this power and played it this round was Alex. The power was the Pardon. When this power is played, the user may take anyone out of the chamber of their choice before results are announced. Their replacement will be the person with the next lowest amount of popularity. So to be clear, this person, in this case Alex, did not have the choice of who went in next. The new third person in the chamber is Regan. As a reminder, the three people in the chamber this round are Bill, Kamani, and Regan. Good luck, contestants.
I'm probably leaving tonight, so there is zero reason for this confessional, but whatever. So Blake is apparently saving me, Cody's apparently saving me, and Dylan's apparently saving me. I want Riley to save me, but I don't know. Like, at the same time, 4-3-3 is a really scary idea, but like, I don't know. I hope no one's saving Kamani. Like, not as many people. I mean, like, I think Alex is, and that's it. I don't know. I'm just really nervous for tonight.
All right. So here I am in the chamber, and sure, it was a shock immediately when it happened. And it opened up just a bag of communication with people that weren't me. So I know people are chatting. Apparently main chat was blown up, which is a big plus for me. So Alex put a lot of emotions out there, which I didn't expect from him. And I think he made it very clear that I was a targeted shot by him putting it out there. So I think it's time. It's time for war, right? It is time for war. So Eric, C-SPAN, Cabinet, go out there. Let's fight. I am a prisoner of war here, and you are going to be my SEAL team saviors. Help me out. Take out the actual enemy. Suss them out. Get that detailed information. And let's just start fighting, right? Let's just make this happen because, you know, what fun is this game without me in it? Is boring, is weak, right? Let's have a blast. Let's have some fun. Now go do your best. Be smart, say the right things. And if you do figure out the vote, I have you to the end. You are my boys. And Kayla, you are my girl. And we can do this. Make the vote 4-4-3. Make the vote 5-3-2. Make the vote 7-2-1. Save me. Do not let them override the system. Do not let them override the system. Do not let them override the system. Let's fight. Let's fight.
As you already know, the three people in the chamber this round are Kamani, Regan, and Bill. With 4 votes to save, Regan, you are safe. That means it comes down to Bill and Kamani. By a vote of 4-2, Bill, you are eliminated and have been removed from the system. Please take a few moments to say your goodbyes and anything else you have to say.
I love you, Bill.
Bill, you've been amazing. Hey, it's been a lot of fun. Absolutely, like, this game is clearly about to get really dirty. Just remember that it's nice to be great, but it's far greater to be nice. And just shout out to everybody that's playing. Like, please don't mistake being nice for being shady. Like, I don't know if that's necessarily the fairest thing to do, and I wish you all luck.
As you all know, tonight is a live night, and as I just stated, there will be more chamber results. Tonight's bottom 3 will be decided by overall popularity, meaning the 3 people with the lowest overall popularity currently in this game will be in the chamber. The first person in the chamber for live night is Kamani. The second person in the chamber for tonight this round is Don. The last 2 people were in a tie. We do only have 3, but it was a tie for this. And it came down between Alex and Regan. We went to a wheel, and the person in the chamber by the wheel is Regan. So that means Kamani, Don, and Regan, you 3 are in the chamber during the live night. One at a time, each of you will get a few moments to state the reason why you should stay in the game. We're going to go in alphabetical order. So Don will go first, Kamani will go second, and Regan will go third. All clear? Okay, Don, you have a few moments to say your piece.
I know I haven't talked to everybody. I have nothing bad to say about Regan or Kamani. I just want to say that you guys do whatever's best for your game. I would like to stay around and play, be more engaged. For those of you I've talked to, I've been honest with you. I haven't lied to anybody. So hopefully you guys can keep me around. If not, I understand. Best of luck to Kamani, Regan, and all of you. Thanks.
Hey everyone, I also have nothing bad to say to Donald, at least. Even Regan right now, I'm gonna keep it appropriate. But I would really love to stay because I'm an honest person. I can give you my word. I feel like it could be a benefit. I have done nothing wrong to anybody, and I feel like I've come to this game with respect, and I've grown to respect each and every one of you in this game. So I hope that you do vote to keep me, and I would love to stay. If not, thank you so much for the opportunity.
I've tried to talk to all of you, not necessarily game with all of you. I've been nice to all of you, but I think that I will try to be more active, and I'll definitely try to help those that I am loyal to. Like, I haven't really formed any solid alliances yet, but I am open to them. So if you're open to them, I definitely am. I have nothing bad to say. Like, I'm not a bitter person, so if you vote me out, it's whatever. Or don't vote to save me, I guess. It's whatever. But good luck to everyone. Thank you.
All right, so now during this time, the main chat will be allowed to deliberate. Please, all 3 of you, stay on mute during this time. It will last about 5 minutes.
Basically, the whole gist here is that the Bill thing, I don't necessarily disagree with it because Bill was the person that I wanted out within the next 2 rounds anyway. Bill, when you said anything to him, he went into a Tasmanian devil, like spinning around and getting mad about it. So I knew that he was going to be an easy boot. But with a Regan and a Kamani, if you keep them in the chamber and you keep letting them come back to this game, it's going to be the big people get taken out, and Kamani and Regan slide by to the final 2, and it's the worst final 2 of all time. So with people like Alex and people like Cody who have already been put on the chopping block and have already had their names out there, it doesn't make sense for you to get rid of a person like Don. You both know how Don is. You know he's loud. So why get rid of another big player and let the big people continue to be targeted? There's a lot.
I'm not even
Who
gonna
is
lie.
Don? I don't even know who Don is.
I honestly, like, if anything, like, the reason should be just, like, get rid of one of the people who isn't as involved.
Like, this is hard, guys, and I feel like at this point in this game, we can't really do what happened in my season when people just plan something out. So people should just do what benefits them the most.
Well, the thing is, if you make a plan, it makes it so easy for 2 or 3 people to the entire plan.
Anything. Oh, that's all. I'm not saving him. I don't know. I don't know who Dawn is. Regan hasn't been here for like nights. At this point, she's like Jack the Ripper. You don't know who the she is, and like no one ever finds out. So, I'm gonna save one of them. Whoever I hear is getting the most votes, I'm just going to vote for the opposite. But I'm not saving.
Guys, let's make it 3-3-3 so we can go to the wheel.
No.
No, guys, that's fun. Yeah, no, let's do it. Let's go 3-3-3 because
you hated me once. I don't need it to hate me again.
You were just discussing about not letting goats stay, and you do know with your proposition you have 1 out of 3 goats.
I'm just here to have fun. Man.
With 3 votes to save, Don, you are safe.
Wheel.
Between Kamani and Regan, there were 6 votes. And unfortunately for the voters, the vote is 3-3-3.
Yo!
First time ever. We are going to the wheel.
Blake, what did you do?
I wrote it into
what does this mean?
Fuckers.
I'll get it.
You better suck my.
Are we on the wheel?
You
Anybody
go,
can go
Blake.
now?
My God,
Just us 3.
that was amazing. I don't know what happened. It's
One more thing. Eric, because this is still round 2, you are safe for the presidency. Meaning you will not be on the wheel.
Man.
Oh, perfect. Thank you guys. For those of you that, yeah, we'll go with that. That was my gift to you. Mwah, 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 mwah.
You know, it's funny. If the 5 of you that said you were saving Dawn did that, we wouldn't be on the wheel right now. So you guys are.
All right, come on, lucky spin. Let's do it.
So, at this time, I have the results. I'm going to be naming you one by one. If you hear your name, you are safe. Blake. Alex. Brian. Riley. Dylan.
Thank God.
Kayla. That means it's down to Max and Cody.
Seriously? Shoot me.
The person for the first time eliminated by the wheel and the third person eliminated from the system Washington is Cody.
Damn. I like how I was one of the people that actually tell the truth with that, and I still leave.
Oh, leave.
Well, all I'm gonna say, precedent was made with Bill and Eric to lie about everything the first round, so since I told the truth when I get out, continue to lie. That's my motive. Bye.
That's okay. Shady gameplay not allowed. And by the way, if we want to tell the truth, it was me who put the black modifiers on you. Love you, buddy. Bye. Are we on? Okay. Hey guys, this is C-SPAN in the system. I'm Eric. Okay, this is C-SPAN, love from the system. I'm Eric. This is C-SPAN in the system. I'm Eric. Oh, God. C-SPAN just became a local production. This is C-SPAN. I'm Eric. Let's go cause some trouble. This one's for you, Bill.
So before I left, I told Eric that if the votes aren't on me, then Don and Brian are definitely in multiple camps, so to watch out for them. Don, you dirty dog, I think you're clearly playing both sides. Yeah, a little bitter, but you played better, right? So congratulations to those still around. This game was a blast to play. I would play it every single go around if the opportunity were to present itself. I think it is so genius. It is just wonderfully designed and is just set up for the system to own you. You learn quick that you do not own the system, and that makes it for a lot of shock value, a lot of entertainment value, and just a lot of going stir crazy. And I can definitely say that for the small amount of time that I did play this game, like stir crazy is one word to, a hyphenated word to describe the way that I felt. But I wouldn't trade it for anything. I think it was just so much fun. So good luck to everyone out there. Be kind to one another, but play hard. I think you're gonna see that. I wouldn't be surprised if like some of the bigger personalities and the stronger players get bumped out early, and those that are laying back in this game are going to keep moving forward. And I hope that makes for a good game, but to me it sounds like a drag. The more fun we can make it, the better.
I didn't even get voted out. First person to get eliminated, not voted out. Don't have Coke to console me. Don't get to play with my cups like I wanted to. Frustrated. On the bright side, I was able to bite my tongue at Eric and not leak out Don in his game because I almost did that. I, at the very least, get to be the first person to get screwed over by a system breakdown malfunction. It's about the only name I have to this season, but I guess I'll gladly take it. No one gets to see my new home except pre-jury, but at least I get to go to a place tomorrow that has air conditioning and show that to those who I now spend my time with.